Hey people, this is my first game review, kind of live from Missouri, and it's of the DS game, Digimon World. Now, let's get this perfectly well established. This is a review of the DS game, Digimon World. There is a PlayStation game called Digimon World that is a completely different game. I'm reviewing the DS Digimon World. I'm making this clear distinction because I've never played the PlayStation version, and the second reason being, I'm about to tear this game a new one. I'm not exactly super expressive normally. I try and be clear and concise when I'm making my opinions known. The only review previously that I made an incredible fuss about was the Dragon Ball Evolution review, and I'm not even going to go into that again. But anyway, I was seriously about, if I had not had to spend like 10 minutes getting my microphone to work, I would be making a freaking review right now of me raging and screaming at the damn computer monitor, webcam I mean, about how much this game is enraging. Now keep in mind, I played through this game without the benefits of an internet connection, so I have no access to facts or asking people about these things. So let's just get right down to the nitty-gritty. Save some time and give you a straight number rating here. It really pains me to do this, because I did get more enjoyment from this game than I got from Animorphs, but the number rating I have to give this game is 1 out of 10. It's that bad. It's not quite as bad as Animorphs. Gameplay-wise, it's actually playable somewhat. It's an actual game. It's Digimon. It's actually true to what it does and everything. Story-wise, makes a fair amount of sense. They don't make any weird off-the-wall mistakes like secret invasion out in the open, like in Animorphs. The main problems I have in this game is with some of the basic functions. It's stuff, decisions in game design, programming-wise. Enemy encounter rate is just ridiculous. I would give you screenshots to give you an indication, but I can't use this particular screen capture software to record a ROM or anything. I can't get a clear image off of a DS holding it up to this monitor. As you can see, it gets incredibly blurry as it gets close. But I would show you the size of these screens I'm talking about, but I can't. So as you're listening to this review, feel free to look at screenshots. It's not like I'm going to do anything important visually. So go ahead and look at, pause the video if you like, and look at a screenshot of how big the average screen is when you're going through a dungeon, an adventure map or whatever you want to call it. Pause it now. Okay, since you're back from doing that, you know how small that screen is. It takes you about approximately the count of 3, maybe 4, to get clear across the path to the other side of the screen. And in that 4-second span of time, you will battle on average 2 times. So that's right, you battle once every 2 seconds. That's an approximation. I can't go 3 steps in this game without getting into a fight. If you're lucky, you will only get 1 fight per screen. If it's a complex screen, you could get 2 or 3. And those small battle things you can pretty much see the entire area you have to traverse to get to the next screen. I mean, not screen, but next zone of the map on the same screen most of the time, and you will battle multiple times on that. The enemy encounter rate is just mind-numbingly nerve-wracking. But I put myself up through that. I said, okay, I'm enjoying the game in short bursts. Once I would get tired of the enemy encounter rate, I would save and quit, because you could save anywhere. That's nice. But then during a particular dungeon, it started really racking on me. I was like, just ripping my skull out because it was so frustrating. So I just want to do this task. Can you lower the enemy encounter rate, please? It was just grating on my nerves, and I couldn't. It's hard to find your way around some of these maps with people constantly attacking you. It's just ridiculous. Once or twice you'll get turned around and go the complete opposite direction because if you forgot which way you were going. That's a sign that the enemy encounter rate is too ridiculously high. But anyway, the main problem I have with this game, the thing that, I could forgive the enemy encounter rate, even though how mind-wrenchingly annoying it was, I could forgive it. But what I can't forgive, what enrages me to no end, is Aptitude. If you've played the game before, you know what I'm talking about. Aptitude. Your Digimon cannot get any higher level than its Aptitude. So you're raising your Digimon. You start off with the Digimon of your choice. You'd think that your starting Digimon, your partner Digimon, you could get straight to Mega. You could just level up your Digimon straight to the highest rank. You could get him straight to Mega. Wrong. Totally and completely wrong. You have to digivolve them up to Ultimate, then you find out you can't possibly reach the level necessary to digivolve to Mega. So far, the only means I know of raising, the only method the game tells you about to raise Aptitude is digivolving your Digimon. They call it degeneration. So you effectively have to raise your Digimon to Ultimate several times in order to get the Aptitude necessary to level them up to Mega. That's right. Even your starting partner Digimon. Because, it's so like Pokemon, in which you grabbed your Squirtle, and you spent hours and hours getting him up to the getting him up there, and he was on the verge of, you were getting close to the level necessary to get him to a Blastoise. But no, it doesn't work that way. You had to de-evolve him into a Squirtle 3 times. Please, people, if you know a different means in which I can raise the Aptitude of my Digimon and not have to freaking raise them 4 times, tell me. But no, you have to freaking... It's ridiculous. Your starting partner Digimon should not be harder to raise to Mega than a random Digimon you pick up off the side of the street. If anything, your starting partner Digimon should be exempt from shit like that. Sure, you catch it, you get the scan data and make another Digimon. Sure, he should have to follow the rules if you're going to have that. But your starting partner Digimon should be able to just straight go to Mega, in my opinion. I can't fit this my entire desire to rant in one 10-minute video. But basically, picture another 10 minutes of me just grabbing at my head and ranting and raving and shouting and being generally really, really fucking pissed off at this game and how it makes no fucking sense that you have to raise them 4 times and begging someone to tell me how to raise Aptitude without having to degenerate my Digimon because they won't tell me, and I had to hunt down the degeneration method because that fucking idiotic thing won't include a tutorial about any particular topic in one screen. This is cheezeofages very stressed out signing off.